so many shoes. So, do you guys remember earlier when I said that Baker's was having a crazy sale when they were going out of business? Yeah. I also got these too. These were... Damn, why does it say the price? Okay, it doesn't say the price of them, but I'm guessing these were over $100. And I also paid like $12 for these beautiful shoes. Oh my god. They used to have a strap, but I had to replace it with a ribbon because I lost one. And I think the one strap that I do have is like in my random bed bureau, just chilling there. I think so. I don't know. These shoes are super comfortable. They are a size 7.5. I refuse to let these babies go because they were literally the last ones. And I do squeeze my foot into them, but they're not horrible. They don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can walk in them. They are pretty comfortable. I do feel like the 8 would have been better, but oh my god. And the bottom is just suede, and the top is just like, oh my god. The inside is definitely leather. And it's so broken in. They're called the Wild Pair. Oh my god. They're literally the best things ever. I also wore these to the same wedding that I wore the Christian Louboutins, and I should have just worn these, honestly. I shouldn't have fucked up the Christians, honestly. Okay, so up next we have the shoes that I met Micah in. These are the shoes that I met Micah in, with all the fuzz in it. Nice. So they are Carlos Santana. I also bought these at Marshall's. These were like $21, I think. And they have a little feather on the side, which I thought, damn, Kardashian and Kardashian trying to steal the show, like always. Damn, that thing fell right off my bed, and I left that door open. Okay, so I must say that Carlos Santana definitely knew what he was doing when he manufactured these shoes. I feel like he really, like, talked to a woman, or like really got a woman's perspective, because these are so padded on the inside, like, in the most fantastic way, and all of his shoes are fucking comfortable. I hope he's still making shoes, because if he's not, I'm gonna cry. These are really freaking comfortable. And I got them, and did I get them in a half size bigger? Yeah, I got these in a half size bigger. I honestly think that has something to do with comfort. I feel like, to me, you know, if I want them to be comfortable and able to walk in them, I need a little room. And I don't know what these are made out of, but they're interesting. They're very soft. Okay, so we have the last pair that I bought from Baker's that day. So I think I spent like $30 or $40 on like 3 pairs of shoes. And I also got these. These are also snake print. These are a size 7.5 also. And like I said before, like, these were actually really, really comfortable. Like, I feel like they really, do I have to say really twice all the time? Yes. I feel like they really broke in. But I think they're like made out of real leather, because they were like $110. Like, all their shoes were like over $100, and they were on sale for like between 10 to 15. So I think I paid like $10 or $12.99 for these shoes, and they're pretty damn heavy. Like, they don't feel that heavy in your hands, but then when you have them on your feet, you're like, oh god damn. But then I feel like the weight, and like, because they're tight on me, that helped. It helped the weight. It helped. So next up we have Calvin Klein, and I believe I paid like $30 for these shoes. They're like another snake print. What is with me? I had a snake when I was a kid, so I guess I really fucking like snake print. But these I believe are an 8.5. A lot of the times at my work, 8.5s would go on sale, and people would buy 8.5s just because like they didn't fit in them. You know, like a lot of people, that's like an odd size, I guess. But these are comfortable as hell. And I don't know if I mentioned, they're Calvin Klein. Oh my god, they're so cute and they're so comfortable. And they kind of have like a very mild, like, yellow tint to them, but it's not like anything harsh. But I haven't worn those in so long. I feel like I'm gonna like sell them to like a thrift store or something like that, because I want someone to like wear them. Can I tell you, I have debated all day today if I should even show you these shoes. And then I realized that I need to educate you guys. I am a Guess shoe hater. I want to talk to the person who makes Guess shoes, and I want to have a serious conversation with them, because I'm pretty sure they hate women. So any time we had Guess shoes in Marshalls, I would try them on and I'd be like, these are uncomfortable, these are uncomfortable, these are uncomfortable, these are uncomfortable, whatever. These were so fucking cute. I was like, I have to buy them. I don't care, like maybe they'll break in. Like, they're a wonderful material, and I think that's the reason why they're so uncomfortable, but I feel like they're going in the wrong path of materials, because these are so uncomfortable that you will want to die in less than 5 minutes. And I'm saying that coming from a person who can wear really tall heels for a very long period of time, my feet will be sore, I'll be walking long distances, but these ones, like, you couldn't pay me to walk down the street in these shoes. Please, 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 I'm not a hater, it's the real fucking truth. Do not buy Guess shoes, unless you really want to waste your money. That's all I'm saying. By the way, I'm pretty sure the last time I wore those, I was like 22 years old. So that was literally 6 years ago. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell those to like a thrift shop too, because those are going. Okay, so the next shoes we have are more of like a Halloween big thing, because I bought them one year when I was going to be Jessica Rabbit, and I was Jessica Rabbit. If I can insert a picture here, I will. So I wore these shoes when I was Jessica Rabbit, and where do I start with these shoes? It is extremely hard to walk with these shoes. Duh, Ellie. Let me explain. I think that the key to success in walking in heels is the toe area. Like, I feel like if your toes like aren't like really like down flat on the surface, I feel like if they're all wonky everywhere and you have no control over them, like, you're gonna have problems. So like the entire time I was walking in these shoes, I literally was like trying to like fix my toes so I could like get my balance, but something was literally preventing me from, like, I don't know if it must be the shape of the form. I think it goes like up a little bit. Like, do you see the shoe? Do you see how it like sinks down and then kind of goes up? You can feel that in the shoe, because the shoe's so friggin' big, you know what I'm saying? But really hard to walk in. Actually, if you have walked in heels before, you just have to be cautious. You just literally have to be cautious. It's just the way, like, you're walking and you're rolling. But if you don't walk in heels often, I suggest no. But other than that, really fucking comfortable. Really fucking comfortable. I got them in a size 8, and I think they were like $30. Yeah, they were $29.99, and I got these on eBay. Next up, we have these lovely people, which I have never heard of that brand before I bought these. And they are... what is this? Why don't I know the name of this? I know the name of this. I'm just completely bugging right now. But these are really cute, like, dress-up shoes. They were extremely expensive when they came in. I think they were like $60 or something like that. And I refused to pay, $60 for them. And I think they were literally the last pair. And I tried them on, but they're really wobbly. Like, really wobbly. Like, if you find a problem, like when you're standing in heels and you're like, do the wobble test. Like, you'll see me in a couple of my videos, like when I'm walking, I do the wobble test to show you guys, like, it's really hard to like walk in it. So like, don't feel like it's you. Most of the time, it's the shoe. So you have to find like a groove. You have to find like your way, to walk in heels. And my suggestion to you is, like, if it wobbles, just go with the wobble. Keep walking. Use a wall to friggin' hold on to. That's what I do. No one will know. I won't tell anyone. Even me. See the shoe? It's there. I see you. See? I'm not crazy. Do you see all these fucking boxes behind me? There's a lot. So many shoes! Okay, so we have Sam Edelman. If you want to invest your shoes in something, If you want to invest your money in something comfy, I would suggest getting Sam Edelman. He has literally so much padding in his shoes, and these are crazy. These look like you would have like such a hard time walking in these, but you don't. There's a little bit of suede in them, and there's some leather down here, and some patent leather. Oh my god, I got these at TJ Maxx. These were literally $22. And it's cool because you can see them. It's like, I can see them. So cool. Okay, so we have these red buckle heels from eBay. I think I paid like $30, even a little cheaper, maybe like $27. And they're really, really cheap. They're made by Bamboo, and Bamboo is like this brand that you can find at like Deb's, or you used to find at Deb's. I don't even know if Deb's exists anymore. These are really, really comfortable. I really feel like the ankle support, like I said earlier, really, really helps. Really, 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 really. Now that I'm done saying really, I'm gonna try not to anymore. I'm sorry. Also, I was extremely stubborn about buying these. A friend of mine from high school had these in blue, and I didn't want to completely rip her off. So the eBay seller only had a 7.5 left. So I looked at the eBay's information, looked at my feet, did some measurements, thought I could fit into them, and I do fit into them, but they're really not that comfortable. And it took a lot of like pushing this in and pushing these and making some bad noises that I probably shouldn't have done. But they're pretty damn comfortable, but they're also a little too small for me. So I love them, but I mean, I might have to donate them to somebody. Okay. Next up, we have BCBG Generation. These were a Marshall's find. Another Marshall's find. And I think they were like $20. They are 8.5. They're a little too big for me. Little too big. But I like them. They're very comfortable. The ankle support is great. The only reason why I say they're a little too big for me is because I have extremely small ankles and feet and legs, and fucking everything. So when I get anything bigger, usually it has to be like a boot, just so I can like put some extra socks in there, or usually it's like, I don't know, like a high heel. But these ones, since they have the support, like and you can't adjust it. That's the reason why they're a little big on these, because you can't adjust this. But other than that, they're so comfy and they're so cute, and I've wanted them for so long, and I think they were like, at the beginning, they were like $40. Everyone bought them, and I couldn't have them, and I'm like, I want them. But then they finally went on sale at a random Marshall's, and I begged Micah for them, and then he bought them for me. So nice. Okay, so we have another Steve Madden find. These were when I was working at Marshall's in Tewksbury, which is like, my first couple of years at Marshall's. These are extremely comfortable. When I looked at them, I didn't realize that they were an 8, but they are an 8, but they're freaking tiny. I don't know, I would walk past them every single day, and I'm like, those are so unique. Why do I like them? Why are they so cute? And I fought myself for so long because I didn't like them because of the open toe. But they were, how much were these? These were $30. I think these were the only shoes I actually bought like full price. I think they were $29.99. I just bought them full price because I thought they were so cute. Why didn't I just grab one? Next up, we have my Deb, I like to call my Ariel heels. I feel like the only time I've ever worn these is when I first stole them from Deb, and they're a size 8, and I wore them literally out like once, and then I feel like the guilt got to me, and then I literally like haven't worn them since. I think I wore them a couple years ago when I was Ariel for Halloween. Because, it's like the perfect purple, it goes with her top, it's like, it's literally perfect. But ever since then, I just haven't worn them. Probably because they're bright purple, and they look kind of cheap. Okay, so next are probably one of my absolute favorite heels that I got from eBay. They were like $22, $23. They are a size 39, which is an 8, I think, right? Yeah. And I got them from China, I believe, and they are lace-up, fake, knockoff red bottoms. But they're so unbelievably comfortable, and like you can see my toes through these tiny little holes, but it's not like anything like major. And I literally thought when I first saw these, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna break them in like a month. But I literally had them for a couple of years. I've worn them probably a dozen times, and every single time I wear them, I think they look super cute. and I'm super comfy, and I love, 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 love them. Yes. Next up, we have these crazy heels that I literally saw downtown. I went for a random walk downtown a couple of years ago before I had Caleb, and I got these rose gold, what are they called? Gold? Size 8. They were on sale for like $9 or something like that. Like, they were so cheap. They were from like $30 down to $9. Like, they were trying to get rid of their like summer shoes. It was like in the middle of the summer, and it was at like this Deb-esque store. Like, it was like a, you know, an underground where you get like $5 tops and $3 tops and shit like that, and like everything's like polyester and cotton and it shrinks overnight. Yep, that kind of shop. So I bought these for like a aspiring costume or like a New Year's Eve look. Can I tell you, these are my size and they are so big on me. I think it's because this thing moves. Like, this thing literally moves back and forth, and it friggin' sucks, can I tell you. Like, you'll see me in the video adjusting it, because literally I can't even walk 2 minutes without adjusting these. So I think I need to fix them. I think maybe I need to like do another hole, or I don't know, you know, I think I need to puncture another hole so I can comfily wear them. Can I speak today? No. Forgive me. These shoes have seen such better days. I have worn these shoes so much. These shoes are Steve Madden patent leather heels, and I'm not going to show you the inside because they're absolutely disgusting. And I got them when I was like first working at Marshall's, and they look like just a regular pair of heels, but when I have them on, they are super, super cute. Oh my goodness. And they are the most comfortable heels in the entire world. They are 8.5. I really think I'm an 8.5 now that I'm seeing all of the shoes that I have in 8.5, and they're much more comfortable according to me, so maybe I just am denying the truth. But these are super comfortable. I think I paid like between $20 and $30 for them. I can't remember because I don't think they were on sale. I think I just grabbed them and I literally wore them like 50 times. Like, every time I had an outfit and I didn't know what shoes to wear, I stuck these shoes on and I always got a compliment on them. They're like, oh my god, I love your shoes. Oh my god, I love your shoes. Oh my god, I love your shoes. And I'm just like, why? Because they look like Mary Jane's? Like, I don't know. They're just a regular classic plain black heel. Please tell me. Okay, so another heel that I from Deb, and these are extremely high, and they're a size 8. And I don't know what it is about Deb heels, but Deb heels run really big for me. So these heels are way too big for me. Even they have a little elastic right here, and I was hoping that like if I got the 8 that it would be the only exception that they fit me. And no, they didn't fit me. So they kind of don't fit me, and they're kind of big, but I wore them a couple times. And I got some compliments on them, but they were so uncomfortable to wear and just so hard to walk in. You're just consistently crunching your toes at all times just so just so you won't fall. Okay, so up next we have a Madden girl, actually. So technically Steve Madden has another line called Madden Girl, and it's more like, I want to say it's more pointed towards like, not younger, but like young-esque. So like 20s, maybe even like teens. But these heels are coral and they're cork. I never even knew that, but they were both C's. But these are really comfortable, and I think it's really the ankle support, but these are super cute, and I don't even mind that they're open toe because they kind of like just curl my toes up in like a perfect way so that they don't ever like fall out. These are actually my true to size. These are actually a size 8, and I can't believe I got them in a size 8, you know what I'm saying? But I think I tried them on and I walked around the store and they were really comfy, and that's the reason why I got them. And I think these were probably like 20 bucks. Okay, so do you remember earlier I was talking about glittering up your heel? So anytime you fuck up your heel, or anytime you have like a huge gash in your heel, which is what this is right here, you can't even see it, you can take some Mod Podge. It's this stuff that you get at craft stores. It's literally like glue, but don't get glue. It's not glue. It's a finisher. It's not glue. Don't get glue. It looks like glue, but it's not. Now that we've gotten that clear, get Mod Podge. I'll put it down here. I'll put like a little, so you know how to spell it. Anyway, and get glitter. The only glitter I had in my possession was green. And then I realized that I really like these black heels from Sam Edelman, but then the heel was all fucked up. These came back to life after I did that, literally. Even though like I can only wear them with a certain like shirt now, or like certain outfit now because they're green, doesn't mean anything. I still wear them. I still love them. These are the most comfortable heels in the entire world. They're like head to head with the Fashion Novas, and oh my god, I really think it's the ankle support. Like, it's cool because you can keep this one like buckled, and then you can just buckle this one later on, and oh my god, so comfortable, so adorable. Sam, you did it again. They're super, super padded. I love you. I love you. Now that we have looked through all of my shoes, I must say, I did work in retail for 10 years. So before you come at me in the comments being like, girl, why do you have so many pairs of heels? First of all, I got rid of a lot of heels in that time. Second of all, I worked in an absolutely horrible job for a long time. Like slave labor. Like basically did all of the work they wanted me to and barely gave me any payoff. And then that was my way of rewarding myself. Especially because I would see women come in like every other day and spend like $200 on themselves, and I'm just like, I don't fucking do that. Like, I just buy shoes every month or every couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my way of like splurging. And the fact of the matter was that shoes went down cheaper than most shirts. And a lot of shirts, you didn't even know if it was like a good brand or if it was going to fit you or if it was going to shrink. Like, I didn't want to take that risk on these cheap ass shirts that they were selling. Or the expensive shirts were too expensive, you know what I'm saying? So I was a very, very meticulous shopper. Like, I was very, very particular, if that's what meticulous means. I have no fucking idea. I think I do. Maybe. But I was a very particular shopper. I almost never got something unless it was on sale. Like, once it went on sale, that's when I was like, ah, yeah, I think I'll grab that. But usually if it was something that was like very special and I really, really liked it, and you know, I knew it was a limited supply and I knew someone would buy it if I didn't, that's when I bought it for full price. And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, you probably got a discount. No, I did not get a fucking discount. 10% is not a discount. 10% is paying for the tax. So, if you think about it, 10% is literally dirt. Think about it. I pay $30 for a pair of shoes. I get $3 off? No. To me, that's barely a discount. That's literally saying to me that if I spend thousands of dollars in a year, then maybe I'll get a couple hundred back. To me, that's not a discount. To me, that's fucked up. To me, that's literally like donating my check to them. But anyway, you guys can argue that. That's my opinion. Or don't argue it. Please don't argue it. I don't like any arguments. But still, my argument is I don't consider that a discount, especially if I had to pay tax. It literally just got rid of the tax. So if I bought a purse that was $39.99, I would pay $43 for it. It would take the $4 off. Or I would pay $40 for it. Still pay full price for the purse. So, there you go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my shoe haul, or haul, if you will. And I think I'm going to post the boot video probably shortly after this. I might incorporate another video in between, like a dream dictionary or something, I don't know. Or I might not. Let me know if you want to see the boot version right away, because you might want to after seeing the heel version. So let me know what you guys want to see. And thank you for watching. And I love you guys. And thank you. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Hey Debs, what y'all doing in the I had the greatest cameraman ever.